Alright, do this. Open your laptop or your mobile phone and search for Android TV on Amazon or even eBay. You'll get a bunch of hits and most of them have the same name, Android 9.0 TV box with 4GB RAM and 64GB ROM. But they all look really different. That doesn't sound fishy at all, now does it? And as you can guess, most of these aren't even Android TV boxes. They're just knockoff Chinese products with Android AOSP, which is what you basically get on an Android mobile phone. Now, to test these out, we bought one of the uncertified yet popular Android TV box and an Android TV, and I was pleasantly surprised. So first off, when you turn it on, we couldn't turn it off and turn it back on because there's no brightness setting. When you turn it on though, the first thing you notice is that it's not well optimized. I mean, check it out. Check the Netflix app. What is this? It's a mobile port of the official Netflix app. Ridiculous.
I mean, look at this. There's just persistent recent and home buttons at the bottom of this cheap Android TV box. Let's move on to the Android TV. The interface might look pleasing at first, but the reality is, this TV is quite slow. Normal things like navigating around the menus are really sluggish. The TV box also has the same kind of interface with Iron Man's picture on an online video tab. I'm pretty sure Marvel didn't sponsor that. The difference between both Android TV and Android TV box is that the remote can trigger mouse cursor. As much as I love the presence of a mouse cursor inside an Android TV, I surely can say that the cursor is there to compensate for the feeling of being conned by a faulty software like adding Netflix Mobile instead of Netflix TV app.
And to make matters worse, there's no access to Google Play Store.
Which is pretty obvious because of the lack of certifications. You're technically running a skinned version of an Android made for your phone. The box, on the other hand, has a successful port of the mobile Play Store on the TV box. But I still have my reservations.
In fact, when you do download stuff or even think of downloading from their native app store, you come across stuff like this. It's a Chinese whatever it is. What am I going to do with this? I mean, I like Chinese food, but come on.
The big picture here is that these devices are often cheap and because of the price might be subsidized with these bloatwares.
Oh yeah, these boxes claim that they can stream 4K content. And you guessed it right, they can't like we tested it.
On the YouTube app, the max you can go is about 1080p, which even on YouTube, think it's being played on a mobile phone, due to which the video even borders on all four sides.
So you might ask me, well Vamsy, why are these things so popular and show up as the first results on an Amazon search? Well, let me explain. It's just a simple case of wordplay. Android 9.0 TV box sound like Android TV now, does it? It's quite obvious. But
most of these cheap Android TV boxes are not running the dedicated Android TV interface, which is why they don't use the word Android TV. Instead, they use Android AOSP, which is open source and free to use for mobiles. And that's why they call the TV Android 9.0 TV box, whereas 9.0 is an Android Pie, although they do use latest Android ROM, so I can give them that at least. This leads to an important question. Which Android TV boxes are legit? Well, as of now there's only two Google certified Android TV boxes, NVIDIA Shield TV and Mi Box. My preference is of course the $200 Shield TV. It's fast, runs proper Android TV interface and gets updated really often. You also get a controller and support for NVIDIA GeForce, which means you can play some really high-end games on an NVIDIA server. All you need is high-speed internet. Even the Mi Box is a pretty good Android TV. It costs around $70, which is pretty much the same price as a fake Android TV box. And yet you get legit Android TV interface with Play Store and can play 4K content with no bloatwares to be seen anywhere.
similarly, there's a bunch of other modern smart TVs out there from manufacturers like Xiaomi, Vu, TCL that all have Android TV baked right into this TV set.
Like the one I use in this Mi TV, folks, is pretty much like Mi TV baked into a TV. Or you can buy one of the smart TVs from Sony, Samsung, TCL. They run Tizen or Roku OS and they're rather good.
So it just boils down to one thing. It's better off to buy a certified Google Android TV like Mi Box or NVIDIA Shield TV than one of those fake ones where they have no software updates and have privacy issues. The price difference isn't much big either. Speaking of dineros, Smart DNS Proxy offers you a 14-day free trial, and it's only about 60 cents a day after that. You can access geo-restricted content like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, Pandora. It's a lot of stuff for just, $5. Just bugger it all. As always, I'm Vamsy. Thanks for watching. You can click one of the other videos if you want to watch, because you can do that now. See ya.